Time now for the second recurve women's quarter-final here at the Hyundai 2021 World Archery Cup final. Season finale sees Mexico go up against Russia in this quarter-final.
Number 1, representing Russia, Elena Osipova. Shooting on target, number 2, representing Mexico, Ana Vazquez.
Time for this quarter-final here at the season-ending show in Yankton, South Dakota. The world number 4, Elena Osipova, shooting for the Russian Archery Federation. He's 28 years old and he's going up against one of the new sensations in the recurve women's field. World number 19 at the moment, but climbing rapidly. It's the 20-year-old Ana Vazquez. Anna, one of your favourites, Nikki.
Young and full of fire and energy. Great to watch.
Time for the quarterfinals, and it will be Osipova to get us underway. That's a pretty good start.
Conditions look like they've improved a little bit. Doesn't look like there's any rain coming down just now.
And do you think that Osipova would have had some tips from her compatriot who was in the first quarterfinal?
Yeah, potentially. When you come off a practice venue and into the main arena, sometimes your sight mark is a little bit different, which we probably saw on that first match. So, yeah, passing that on to your compatriot's a good idea.
Well, just like that, there's an opportunity here for Osipova to steal the first 2 set points. A little bit of a grimace, but that will be enough. A 28 is not achievable for Vazquez. So first 2 set points going to the Russian. Quick shooting as well.
Yeah, good timing from both, keeping those arrows moving. So in recurve it's very dynamic, very much about movement. So you can notice that they've got a clicker, a draw length indicator. And the idea is you keep on moving that arrow through all times until the clicker drops and then they release.
Got a good here on what the target judge was saying there as we look back across those arrows. Anything spotting there? I mean, you saw that Vazquez wasn't so comfortable. It didn't look like there was anything wrong with her execution though.
No, it looked a fairly good shot. She just looked slightly disappointed with it. I think she knew what her error was, looking back at the coach just to confirm, so she's got to come back strong here.
We're trailing by 2 set points. Nails painted appropriately for the occasion with the national flag of Mexico. Ana Vazquez will shoot first in this second set.
Anna was instrumental in her team, Mexico qualifying at one of the last opportunities for the Tokyo Games.
Asha Hassan teaming up with Ida Rahman, who was the last Mexican to get a medal at this competition, taking gold in 2014 in Lausanne. 25 target set there from Vazquez is more than gettable. And despite the 8, that is enough. And there is the smile of someone in control. Osipova 4-0 up after 6 arrows and can do this in 9. How much, I'm not sure if the pleasure is the right word, how much satisfaction does an archer get, a recurve archer get, completing a match in just 9 arrows? Is it something you aspire to?
I think sometimes, especially on days like this, where we're going all the way from the quarters, the semis, and then the final, you know, to complete a match 6-0 is just nice because it's less effort, you know, less time spent out there on the finals field. It's, you know, physically and mentally, this is quite stressful. There's a lot on the line. They want to win, so yeah, to come away with a 6-0 win is a kind of a nice, definitely a nice thing going into the next round.
Yeah, I mean, the money element of it does add to the tension, of course, but are the archers here for the money or they're here for the trophy?
Both, definitely. But, you know, this is probably the biggest, well, apart from Las Vegas, the indoor shoot, I mean, this is probably the second biggest money shoot there is out there. There's a lot at stake, and a lot of these archers are full-time archers, and, you know, this helps fund them through their seasons.
Good point. Vazquez making a very late change on her site there. As we go into the third set, she has to win the points in this set.
Both dropping a little low. Again, just looking at conditions. Look at those flags behind the archers. Just a little bit there. Bit of movement. Osipova just looks so much more in control. I think a high 8 there was just behind her first arrow.
Chance for Vazquez to put this out of reach. She needs a 10. Oh, just gone over the other side for a 27. So, can't be won in 3. That goes for the 8 and a 25. So, Vazquez is on the scoreboard. She gets the set points in set number 3. There was a chance there for Osipova to share them with a 10, but she went just a bit too far, didn't she?
Yeah, her worst end so far. Sometimes I think archers, when they're 4-0 up, perhaps start to think about, oh, could win this match. And quite often we see that 4-0 disappear and the opponent takes some points. So Vazquez will be happy to get herself on that scoreboard. You've got to remember, you know, she's here in place of Ansan, who gave up her place. Ansan won the wild card place. She won the Olympic Games, but she said that she didn't want to take the place here. She hadn't competed on the World Cup stage this year and wanted that place to go to someone who had.
Yeah, Ansan from Korea. Made history in Tokyo, as you're saying, Nikki, 3 gold medals. But Vazquez was very gracious at the draw a couple of evenings ago, commenting on what class that showed from the 3-time Olympic champion San, giving up a place where 25,000 Swiss francs, the prize pot for the gold medalist here. Vazquez has got herself back into this in the third. She shoots first in the fourth, still trailing by 2, and a little grimace there gave us a clue of what was going to come 70 metres down the range.
She's got good form, nice posture. These are only tiny errors. You can hardly see why these differences are being made, but you can remember they're shooting over 70 metres.
So a 9 will do it for Osipova. She gets it into the 9, and that is 27 points in the fourth set, and she takes this match 6-2. So where Gombaeva could not progress, Vazquez has been overdone by Osipova. Osipova for the Russian Archery Federation through to the semi-finals where she'll face Deepika Kumari. We just had confirmation of the scores from the target judge, and there he is confirming Elena Osipova going through to the semi-finals here in Yankton. A 6-2 winner over Ana Vazquez. And Osipova leaves open the chance to become the third Russian recurve woman to get a medal at the Hyundai Archery World Cup Finals.